Howdy y'all, name's Dave, channel is TXW5CSM. If you watch the other videos, you're familiar with the externals of the box. The remainders of the cables that are available here are the power and the RF and the ground that go into the box. So bear with me, this is going to get a little shaky because of I'm going to have to move the camera. So I'm going to hook these up and then I'll show you, move the camera and show you exactly where they hook into. Okay, that is the power and the DIN plug that I use to interface with the turbo tuner that is also on board. This is the coax coming in from the rear HF antenna. These are the internal connectors that go into the 9-pin DIN plug, and they link into the rear of the radio, the CIV, and the main controller Molex looking connector. Please bear with me on the cable management. I know I still have some work to do in those areas. The controller cable that comes out of the front of the Icom 7000, excess is tucked underneath. Again, the channels that allow the pass through of the cable. I will go ahead and close the box now, making sure that I don't pinch the cable. And that is it for the internal to the external. I'll do a more detailed install video on this in a little bit, but walking out here, the cable interfacing with the control head is routed along the right hand side of the seat and then is placed here in the main control area of the vehicle. So this is the connector cable that goes back to the box. The microphone attaches the microphone hanger there, and I plug in the external speaker because trying to listen to a radio where the actual noise is coming out of beneath the back seat of your Super Crew pickup truck is not necessarily conducive to hearing exactly what you're supposed to be hearing. So that is the front. We'll fire this thing up in a minute. Coming back around. Again, I apologize for the jumpiness. It's just part of the nature of YouTube videos, right? Especially when you don't have a cameraman. So here onto this side of the box itself, I just scooted it back a little bit. And for reference, this is the back left seat of a Ford F150 Super Crew. So the HF again is the rear connector. Seat it, make sure it falls into the proper channel. And the UHF VHF for the 2 meter 70 centimeter antenna. And then the main ground. And again, I'll have a detailed video on this total install here. Hopefully posted today. We'll see. Sometimes life gets in the way. Again, this is the unfanned intake side of the box. The only thing that you need to make sure that you have straight now is that none of the cables are going to be pinched when you lower it down. Oh, I forgot to show you the turbo tuner's cubby hole. There you go. You can see them back there. So I have the turbo tuner. I did do a mod on it. You'll see up in this portion here for the dip switches. I do have that cut out, and then I cut out a small area for the little Morse code tones that come out of it that let you know that it is tuned and ready to go. And the park function and all the rest of those things. Okay, again, sorry for the jumpiness, but as I lower the seat, nothing gets pinched. I do have some non-skid underneath there. I'm eventually going to strap this in, you know, just in case of accidents. I'd hate to have to redo all of the wiring, but from the outside of the vehicle, that's all it looks like. Couple interfaces, a little cable. Then for the passengers, there's very little encroachment into the foot area, and the seat sits perfectly flat. Things are good. Life is nice. Let's go around to the front again. Oh, forgot to tell you, I have a toggle switch here for the main power. Rated at 30 amps, which is what the radio is rated for. Don't know if you can hear that, but I was doing some testing. I'm set to 1 watt right now. Anyway, there she is.
Mine does that all the time, all the time. Okay, Randy, you have a super fine one back there, and as always, it was a pleasure.
We'll go ahead and shut it off before they identify. Anyway, don't want to be sending people's call signs out on YouTube. So, there's how long it takes me to move it from a base station into a mobile configuration. I think my time record is like 7 minutes from base to mobile, and there are some configuration things that I need to do in the menus to go between the application of running the PSK31 digital stuff inside, and then for the turbo tuner out here. But that takes about a minute. I won't bore you with it now. I'll probably cover that in the full up install. So knowledge is only power when it's shared. Thanks for watching.